Hello, welcome on in, and happy Thursday, everyone. I have spent, like last Thursday, I spent not all day because I had a bunch of other stuff to do, but a good chunk of the day island hopping in Greece. But yeah, we are back with some Candlekeep Mysteries and the start of book 2. And I just realized that I have not moved the players to the correct map because I wasn't thinking. I got distracted. So we are going to go... Huh?
Don't get distracted. That's how you die.
That's true. So we are going to go here. And I'm gonna fix the map because it's being a dumb. I don't know why it's being a dumb, but... Okay, why are you doing that?
Jesus, you guys are weak.
Oh, shut up.
What do you mean?
The friendliest people.
I have 31 HP. You guys have 17, 19, and 15.
I'm a
Oh,
cleric.
you're-
Babies.
There was a reason I asked for Tanky Boy.
Yeah, you're just babies. All of you.
That's the one who can't even destroy a circle.
At the roof.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're not trying to tank as a sorcerer.
There's a reason I throw knives instead of stab people with them.
So yeah, there we go. Candlekeep Mysteries, Book 2. It's what we're going to be starting today. The music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. If you can find out more about him and his music if you type in !music2 in the chat. Sound effects during the game is by Sirenscape, and you can find out their stuff in the About section or the description when this goes live on YouTube. On that note, the last episode of The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces is now live on YouTube as well. So if you want to catch up or if you missed the first book, you can find it there. What else? All maps, overlay, and starting student screen was made by me in Incarnate. As usual, this map is mine, made from scratch. The other maps used in this module are based on official maps from Wizards of the Coast. I've just made them pretty.
Baby.
There's also going to be some Theater of the Mind because they are going to play. I will explain later. No spoilers. But yes, some Theater of the Mind because I'm not making a city map. And I spent a good hour today trying to find a proper one. But no, apparently people have a lot of opinions about how Baldur's Gate looks like. Same thing with Melithis in the Theros campaign. People have a lot of opinions on what that looks like, so no. The VTT we're using is Above VTT, which is a browser extension that integrates D&D Beyond. And we love it. And what else? Oh yeah, last but not least, if you type in !perks, you can see what you can do to help or hinder the players using your channel points. So all you have to do is stick around, watch the show, or just lurk, and you can use those channel points to, well, cause shenanigans.
I
You
want
like
my sound
shenanigans.
emotes. I
No!
want to trip up the DM again, like middle of a serious conversation, and suddenly an outrageous.
Or Lenny! Lenny! I miss them.
And yes, that is why I removed them.
What?
Well, they're not completely removed. They are going to be there when I stream just games,
Not gonna be there.
Not
but
the same.
not...
when we are there.
You know, when they say that being a DM and trying to actually control what your players are doing is like herding cats. Yeah,
Well-
make that cats on caffeine.
So that's where you're immediately going wrong.
Oh yeah, no,
You
no,
should
no.
not be hurting your players to begin with.
Oh,
You should merely give them the illusion of free will.
yeah. No,
Like you have two paths. Both paths lead to the same thing. You're going to choose one and you're not going to go back.
Yeah.
You get to choose, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
no, it really doesn't. And the best part is that, I love doing this particular thing, and it also saves my sanity. Here's a setting. Here are NPCs. Grab the players and go. Have fun. And then the players eventually discover that, oh shit, there's a plot here somewhere as well. And
Oh,
we've been
no.
doing the thing that the DM wanted us to do for the past, I don't know, 6 months? And they're like, wait, so all those side quests that we did, oh yeah, they led to the same end anyway, just detours.
That's what side quests are.
Yeah.
Either ways to get money that you need for
Mhm.
the end game, experience that you need for the end game, though we use milestones, that doesn't really matter.
Mm.
Equipment, of course, that you need for the end game.
Yep.
Information that you need for the end game. Getting all those murderous impulses that you need to make it to the end game.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Or you're
Like
just
this
like
entire
me.
conversation was planned by you.
I might be a manipulative little bitch, but that's why I'm a DM and not a player. Although usually when I play, I also tend to get what I want. So, hey,
Eternal DMs make the worst players because they will fuck up every other DM. Like they have me fucked up.
I feel like whenever a DM becomes a player, it's like it's a DM versus DM kind of thing. It becomes a battle. Who can outsmart the DM?
I mean, when I say I'm a manipulative little bitch, in my last year of high school, I didn't open a single book, and I still passed every class.
That sounds like my high school.
Sounds like me as well.
I had B's in every subject.
I have no idea what a B is. Give me a numeral value.
8 or 7.
It's second highest.
9.
The second best.
Under how many? How many letters do you use?
So 3 passing. So ABC is passing. So B.
So C would be
C would be just passing. B would be like
6.
yeah.
So it's
half.
basically 1 to 6.
Seven
I would
half,
say.
eight
1
would
is when
be-
you fail, like
Yep.
an F.
So it would be 6, 8, and 10, basically.
But yeah. So I don't endorse this. Don't do this. It's just that the Swedish school system fit my way of thinking.
Same. And I'm also Swedish, so it
Yeah.
kinda makes sense.
Actually pay attention in school. It helps you later. Anywho. Also, if you're in high school, why the hell are you here? You're not supposed to be on my channel. Go away.
Or you should be here so you can forget it.
Well, if you're 18 years old or younger,
You.
Twitch doesn't want to
Shoot.
doesn't want me to let you be here. But yeah. Anywho,
Don't let the machine rule you.
that's true. Though I have to say that because
But
this channel is marked mature.
Games.
Games. Yes, I am easily distracted today.
That's the point.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Library.
Yes.
Ty is in his space now.
Yes.
Here he is the ruler.
So,
Silas is in everyone else's space except his.
last time we ended off on where exactly? What did we do last time? Anyone want to catch people up who might have missed it.
We mugged the mansion and killed a gnome. Wait, that's one game.
Yes.
We managed to find all the books
Yes.
with the letters and found out that the word to get outside was liberty. So we've managed to get out of the mansion that we were trapped in. But before that, we struggled, or the boys struggled a lot to get through a hidden place.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I have never rolled with
Goliath
that in my
succeeded.
entire life.
Sa-
except
our
first
rogue
like,
Sai tried really hard to get his daggers in there. Failed. Got the barbarian. The barbarian went in. Couldn't get through it either. And then
So we sent in
and
the
then-
big guy.
Yeah, we sent in the Goliath in a small crawling space.
Somehow
And he
I
actually
can't-
smashed his way through and got attacked by a bookshelf.
While he was
Yeah.
doing that, we solved a relatively easy puzzle to get in anyway.
Yeah.
So it was all needless.
You just see it there. Oh.
And
So
seriously,
after we managed to get out, we found the person who was supposed to help us murdered by an imp. We smashed the imp. Imp dead. That's where we ended.
Yes.
Imp dead, library now. Which
Yeah,
is better.
after we got like,
Never enough.
oh, it's a library somewhere. You can go and shoe from the
Yeah.
Yes,
village. You
sure, go to library, seek your things that you saw. Don't you have speak with that?
I have not changed my spells because I forgot.
I can speak
Which
with
level
that.
is that, speak with that?
I can speak with that.
Yes, actually.
You have speak with that?
So,
Yeah.
no.
We could literally just ask the fucker, the dead fucker, it's the questions we need.
I
Did the
mean,
imp kill you?
It is a
I
third
mean,
level spell.
the thing is, I would just lift up the body and say, "Hey, do you know anything?" And then he would probably reply with nothing because he's dead. Then I would drop it on the floor.
That's. I actually meant to spell.
Seth, you just got screwed
He
over
knows
so
you meant the
much.
spell.
I didn't remember there was a third level spell. That was like first or second.
Oh, that's
Yep.
a cantrip that I have.
It's capstone you have?
It's a cantrip.
Oh,
If one person
there's-
speak to them, and they usually don't
Like
reply
that.
because they're dead.
Oh god.
And also there's a warlock cantrip that needs a silver cage who can take the soul of a creature.
It's actually not a cantrip. I'm just messing with you.
so library. What are we
Yes.
searching for?
In the aftermath of Matrios's death, the Library of Candlekeep is in an uproar, albeit a quiet uproar, in a bid to not upset the other patrons. The matter has been discreetly handled by the Avowed. Meanwhile, the group who were promised answers by Matrius have been told that they would have access to a wing of Candlekeep that deals specifically with curses and everything related to that. Also some plagues and what are other things? Magic in general. Not wanting to upset too many other people, the party has been led to this wing with the who was it that led you there? Let me check my notes again.
Oh, was it that? What's his name? Did not write the name.
Fembris Larlancer, a very young, very eager to please scribe of Candlekeep, has led you to this room and shown you inside. He quickly bows and, if you need anything, I will be just over in the wing across. just come and grab me. I mean, why you would need my help? I don't know, but anything I can do to help. Yes. I will be just.
We need your help.
Yes, I will be across the hall. So
Okay.
thank you. And he'll just.
Bye.
You get the impression that he is very, very eager to please, and yeah.
He seems really nice, though.
People pleaser.
That's so rude of you to say.
I meant it as a compliment.
You can see her thinking really hard.
I know I have a resting bitch face, but I'm not that bad.
I would not say people pleasing is a good thing. Better to not please people.
Where I come from, they are really liked, okay? Thank you.
Pleasing people means they will want you to please them later on again.
Oh, if you please the
God.
gods.
And I'm just move away.
I am not gonna
You
comment on
can make the gods happy, sure. Don't have to please everyone, though.
In this room, a orange glow seems to rest above everything. Looking around, you see several lanterns on tables and also some chandeliers. But looking really close, you can tell that it's not candlelights. It's small glowing orbs of light. Not physical orbs, but just almost like they've taken the light from a candle flame and just placed it where the candles would be.
Alex, shall we start looking for plague books?
Yep.
So does
I
he
would
walking
all-
around looking for any books on travel through planes, specifically the astral plane, and he's also looking for kind of maps of elven kingdoms.
Yep.
So I would be looking for books on curses and permanent spells.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be looking how to cancel spells and how many type of spells are there. And all that, like, a lot of shit at the same time about spells.
Yeah, everyone give me an investigation check.
I'm good in that.
I'm supposed to be good in it, but I only rolled a 16.
Holy shit, I started greatly. And that one.
So many books here.
I get overwhelmed, like, fuck.
Hey, I roll highest.
Tony, it's roll D20.
Oh god.
The barbarian is better on investigating than everyone else.
And when the cleric and everyone else is better at smashing things than the barbarian.
It's my revenge. Don't ruin it.
Énárz, you are so, like you said, overwhelmed by the sheer amount of books in this tiny, like comparably tiny room. It's a pretty big room, but if you look at the rest of the library, it's not that big. But the bookshelves are stacked from floor to ceiling. The ceiling itself is vaulted with a skylight on top. And the walls are easily 20 feet tall. There are ladders leading up the bookshelves, so you can get the book that you want.
That's a lot of books.
Yeah.
And then- and
Yeah.
just being there, like,
Alexa is distracted by the nice upholstery, apparently. And probably Maybe the lights and the globe in the corner.
Yeah, she's really distracted by shiny things.
Meanwhile, Silas, you were looking for extraplanar books on extraplanar travel and also maps of elven kingdoms. You do find
any information on kingdoms, Elven Kingdom specifically.
Yeah, you do find a couple of books on the magic of elves, specifically elves that lived in this region before. Now I'm going to look up that name because it is one that I have looked at before. It's from Sometime Today, D&D Beyond. Thank you. Where are you? There. You do find... Let me check something real quick. There we go. There's a very specific name of the Elven Kingdom that used to be here. There we go. Nope. This is something I really should know, but I think they're called the Netheril Kingdom.
Netheril.
Yeah, it's a elven kingdom that used to be spread across the Sword Coast. I might be wrong, but that's what I can find, and I will look it up for next time. But yeah.
Is that a still existing kingdom?
No.
Or is it...
They vanished.
How long ago did it vanish?
About a few hundred years ago.
Okay, then that's definitely not of interest to him.
Okay.
Is it looking for current kingdoms of elves or locations of where royal level of elves might be?
Let me double check that. Faerun elves. You do know that there are... Well, you would find this information, so... Elf. There we go. Yeah, looking around, you do find... Let me check what that... Society, homelands. You find traces of kingdoms of elves spread out throughout the forest of Toril, which is a bit from here. I think this continent is Toril, so they're usually spread out.
This planet is called Toril, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
so
the forest of Toril.
Yeah, they're usually smaller settlements, smaller kingdoms spread throughout the world. But you also know that they used to be more populous. You find maps where they had sprawling kingdoms before, but it seemed that when humans settled in the region, there was fighting, a lot of it, and the elves decided to break up their kingdoms and more or less voluntarily created smaller regions. Green elves in particular became nomadic. But you also know that you also find a treatise on a place called Chondalwood, which is in, this says interior Faerun, which I'm guessing is, yeah, in the center of the continent there is a large sprawling wood where elves have also settled. You find this in a tiny little treatise on Elven Kingdom.
Alright.
I will give you a lot more names for next time, but yes. But yeah, you do find a bunch of books on the various Elven kingdoms currently in existence. But they range from like really thin treatises to like thick books. So it's gonna take you a while to comb through all that information.
Alright.
Sai, you were particularly looking for curses and spells.
Permanent spells.
Permanent spells, yes.
What I'd be finding.
As you're walking around, you do stumble upon a corner that seems to do with the lower planes, but also the magic of a very strange, very distant other world. Like, there are mentions of, in the multiversal existence of wild space and the astral sea, a world known as Eberron, where they have created permanent spells by harnessing energy from a cataclysm. How this came to be, no one is really sure, but they know that there's some connection between magical disasters and permanent spells. Also on a small table in front of you is a large leather-bound book. It doesn't have an intricate cover, it doesn't have any like name on it on the front at all. It seems to just be a worn leather-bound book sitting on the table.
Nothing special whatsoever.
No, which makes it special in this place.
Where everything else is a special book.
Yes. You saw in this place of very special, very rare books, you see what looks like a leather-bound journal just lying there on a table.
A journal, there's something else in the book.
Yeah, but it's like this thick. It's 7 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and about 2 inches thick.
Okay.
And
So, other than that, I just found things about permanent spells, no curses?
Yeah. Not yet.
Okay. In that case, since the permanent spells are not what exactly... what's the word I'm seeking? Interests me at this moment. At least nothing from different worlds and catalysms, which is actually useful. No, fuck it, I'm just going to pick up the book, just see what the fuck it is and perhaps put it back in a proper place instead of leaving it on the table. Like some amateur.
So, flicking through the book, at the front page, like the first, like, as soon as you open it, the paper seems thick, almost handmade, and on the front, in very, very fine cursive, you see a name. It says Masfroth Gethur. On
Can you type it out for me?
sure thing, I can. Masfroth Gethur.
Cursive.
Yeah, so it is very finely written in black ink on the first page.
Name. Do I recognize that name? Is it some kind of researcher, a sage, a wizard, of great renown, scholar?
Yes, Sai would recognize the name. Here, Gethur is known as a brilliant scholar, but a hopeless note-taker. Like, his essays and writings go on forever and seem to change topic mid-essay.
Okay.
So, and as you flick through the book, you notice that at one point, the pages are no longer bound into the book. They seem to just be shoved in there. And the writing is not as fine as the name on the first page. It's scrawling, it's chicken scratches, basically.
Note. Basically.
Well,
Noting quick-hand or something.
no, it's written as if, like, an essay. Like, it's complete sentences and all that, but it's hastily written. Like, the person writing...
Deadlines tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like, need to get it down quickly, but it has to be coherent, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, what's it about?
It seems to be about... Let me see... It is a bit difficult at first, because the essays tend... Like, you start reading a bit, and then you get to a tangent that continues for 6 pages. And then you get back to it like, okay then. But eventually you manage to cobble together that most of the writing in this book is about the weave and Malar, the god of the hunt, and also the lower planes, specifically the abyss.
There's nothing in here seems useful. Though it's still the Journal of a Brilliant Man, so I'll possible take the book with me.
You know
seem
that you can borrow it, but you cannot take it with you as such.
Is it one of the books from Candlekeep, or is it just a journal that's been laying around there since forever?
It's kind of hard to say.
I'll just ask that guy later.
Yeah.
Right.
As a note, Sai would also know that Malar, the god of the hunt, is credited to be responsible for lycanthropy. So it has a tangential connection to curses. But you also know that you also figure out through flipping through the pages that Masfroth disagrees with this idea, even though it's generally accepted. But it talks about the curse of lycanthropy and the various different kinds of lycanthropes, like werebears, were-ravens, were-rats.
Remind me again, I don't think I've actually written it down. Actually, I've gotten about... I went to that guy, to Matthias, just for information on curses and permanent spells.
Yep.
I personally have nothing to do with that village that it's getting fucked over by a plague or something. Right?
No.
Okay. Then my questions leave me.
And yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is good knowledge, of which I have actually nothing to use it on, but it's good, very good.
Yeah, as
I am sated.
as you skim through the book and go to put it away, it shakes in your hand.
It literally shakes.
Yeah, it's like a
A
dog.
shiver or
No, like a dog shaking water off.
okay. Can I see signs that the book is magical in nature?
Give me an Arcana check.
I believe I'm supposed to be good in those.
Mm.
I am not. There's only +6 to it.
It seems like a book. Like the book just shook itself, but it's still just a book.
So I put the book, 2 hands, have it closed above the table, and let it loose. What's the book do?
Yes, Silas, you could find that. As you go through the books you found, you would find information on the Evermeet. Let me quickly check that. But yes, where did that go? I had that information just now.
It is gone.
I did have that information, but yes, that is one of the things you would find in that book. I will look it up for you and give that information to you. Absolutely. But yes, as you drop the book on the table and step away, it dissolves and turns into a puddle.
Never put books down.
And
I drop it.
yeah.
That is not what I was looking for. So is this now a puddle of goo?
Well, yeah. Except this pile of goo starts levitating in front of your face.
Oh, shit.
Are we sure the book is not magical or some kind of catalyst?
Well, Sai is. He didn't find any arcana on it.
No, but even if you didn't find any arcana on it, this is not normal book behavior.
No, it's not. And it seems to morph
kind of
and
Scrying?
turn and move like, you know how liquid behaves in zero gravity?
Yes.
And it's just levitating there. And changing its shape back and forth.
When did books stop becoming books and start turning into weird stuff?
You're
I
about
miss my
to
own
find.
library.
You're about to find out.
So
And
I know books.
yes.
I know possessed books. I know evil books. I know monster books. I know whatever books, living bookcases. I take out my daggers. Just in case this book decided it has enough of being read and wants to read my insides instead of his own.
Yeah. As you do that, the amorphous blob hovering in front of your face makes a lunge towards you.
I was prepared for this. I dodge out of the way if possible.
Sure. Give me a dex save.
Time to fail.
That's a 2 again.
Oh.
Let's do reroll.
Try rolling again. I want to check something.
That's better.
No, okay. Yeah, I was just checking if
Just
D&D
checking
Beyond.
if it was stuck.
Yeah, but yeah. As you dodge out of the way, you feel this slimy sensation across the side of your face, and let me see.
Does it burn? Is it acid? Or is it just I heard dice being rolled somewhere.
Yes.
I can't see it. It is fine.
You can see it? Yeah, that's
No.
fine.
Can we see it?
I
I
think-
can't see it.
I
No.
heard dice being
I
rolled.
heard it, but I can't see it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Can you
think
see
I
it
will
in
see
the
another
game log?
No,
Yeah.
not in the game
No.
log.
I can
I can
see
see that
it
you
on
rolled a
stream.
17.
I can
Yes.
see it on the stream.
Is it energy drain to hit?
Yep.
That miss 17? That hits.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I like. That's even more dice I'm suddenly hearing.
Yep.
That's 15. I'm down.
No, you
Oh
have
no,
to-
wait.
Yeah,
Lady
so-
There
down.
was 2 HP left.
15
barely leave.
necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh god.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you don't take any exhaustion.
Holy
There we
shit.
go.
And yeah, we are now in combat, so please roll initiative. Did you want to do anything
Didn't
with
clean
the...
the old. Which
I
initiative
think I will
celebration did?
reroll.
Oh, let me clear that. Clear. There we go.
I think I may be stuck on 1.
Fucking, I'm rolling shit again
Oh.
today.
Now I rolled a 9. Holy shit. So which we are going with?
Take the second one. That's fine.
Okay, so 10 total.
This is the
Oof.
thing. Roll 21.
Yeah.
And
But
that-
it's just made its turn.
of course it did.
I mean, if you want to, it can attack you again, but it's dumb as shit. So
Shut up.
Yeah, but
Sai,
I'm
shut
only
up.
thing fond of it, so why not?
Did you do anything with your daggers?
No, I had to prepare, but
yeah, if you
I mean,
prepare
I
them, you
could
can.
have taken a swipe
Yeah.
at as Best Buy if I want.
Yeah, if you want to, you can do that
Oh sure,
because you had them
I'll just-
prepared. So go for it.
I'll give him a good old swipe. That's a 13.
That hits.
That is no sneak attack, so that's only 5.
So let me do minus
5.
5.
Technically speaking, it's piercing, even though I
Yep.
like say a swipe.
It still hits, and you see like chunks of it fly off, and like as it flies through the air, it seems to just evaporate, like
Mhm.
getting detached from whatever this is seems to make it not able to maintain any form of shape.
You know that thing could have killed me in 1 hit.
I know. Why do you think
I'm
it's?
I'm not used to being one of the squishy people.
Let me see. It's dumb as a point. Dumb as a. So. Let me do something real quick. Hey. Thank you.
Cat steal your die.
No, Cat is using my rug as a scratching pole.
Oh.
Chat, if anyone is there, Tony or Calendria, please roll me a d4. Or, anyone can roll me a d4 in chat.
What's
Oh,
the command?
shit.
/R?
/roll space d4. Tony, yes, a 1. So,
Not recognized.
since you dodged out of the way, it's hit you, but that was because it was launching towards you where you were standing. It is going to look around, and it is also it's dumb as a post and has a bad passive perception. So it is going to try and attack you again, but
Oh,
this time with. No.
It's ready.
I was going to say disadvantage, and I'm very glad that I
am
did.
dead. That's a net 20.
Yeah, no. It was disadvantage because.
That still hits. I'm down.
Yeah.
Shit.
Roll me damage.
So.
This is more than my max, I'm dead.
Oh shit! Wait.
It's a 16. I'll survive that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
Good game, guys. See you guys later.
Fine,
I mean, I haven't noticed this yet either.
You are literally standing right there. You have heard this.
Yeah, you would have heard him at least falling over because there are chairs there.
Yeah, I would hear him fall over, but before that I haven't noticed anything.
No.
You would have heard that attack. They would have heard.
Yeah, I mean you could have heard. Yeah, I'd say that.
Like it's not
Yeah.
like you were like at the where the cleric is. What's the name again?
How
Alexa.
the fuck did you get over there?
I have no idea how he got there, but he is there, so he heard it.
I tried not to move so much because he was doing his shit, so I was like, I can't move that much, can I?
Yeah, you decided
Yeah.
to walk to the other side of the library and start checking the bookshelf.
She would do the same thing, just not checking the books, but the interior.
Énárz, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 9.
9?
9. Passive wisdom perception is 9.
Oh. What's your normal perception? -1.
Let me see.
My
I mean, I
passive
believe
is
it, but
14.
It's definitely possible, but
yeah, it's 9. Yeah, you have you haven't heard anything of this. It's no.
Yeah.
Just wandering around in this room, you have not noticed at all.
I was to ask for help, so I'm like I'm at the door and like I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
And I guess my cleric wouldn't have heard anything either.
Well, it depends on what's your passive perception.
14.
With a 14, you would have heard something like crash, fall over.
She would immediately think more like, did Silas knock over a bookshelf? And she's gonna be a little worried that anyone is hurt from the bookshelf and maybe start walking there.
slowly taking her time. Like it's only a bookshelf.
I don't know
I
what I
won't.
would do.
She knows how dangerous books can be. She had 2 HP left after a book attacked her.
But yeah, Énárz, is there something you want to do, like,
That's
you
the
continue
thing.
browsing books, or you just...
No, the thing is I'm at the door that I wanted to ask for help, so that's my problem, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
So-
you can go across the hall and just ask for...
That's the thing that, because I didn't notice anything.
Yeah.
I want to make this because I want to help, but I need to make this to have sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Just do what the
Just,
character
yeah.
would do. If you want to go for help, then ask for help. Walk out of the room.
You haven't noticed
Yeah.
anything, so.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Yes,
that.
I think I would cluelessly just like leave the room, like.
It doesn't matter. I have like 12 characters waiting for me to play.
Yes, I just
Who
leave
cares
it.
about Sai?
Oh god.
the
I
hell?
just left. I
Yeah.
just leaving to ask for help.
I would say it's gonna take you about... To get him and get back, it would take you a good while. Unfortunately. Unless you hear someone screaming and, you know, you run back. It's...
Yeah.
But yeah, it's...
Would I have seen him leaving?
It depends. Are you staring at the globe or are you looking at the door?
At the moment, she's more like she heard the crash.
Yeah, then you would see him, probably see him leave, yeah. If you went to go and get some help with the books.
Oh, and Énárz, are you leaving?
I'll to seek some help.
Oh, I'm gonna check on Silas. I think he knocked over some books. Or the books knocked him out. It depends on if the books are
Oh.
alive and trying to kill him, like in the mansion.
Good point. Maybe I should stay. Okay, this helped me, so I will stay like at the doorway then. So then
But
I turn
after-
around a bit.
Don't do
But afterward-
that.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, I'll leave. No. Okay. I really want to help because shit is getting.
But if you're getting what was it? Well, Fembris, was it?
Yeah.
Fembris.
You're getting Fembris, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I left the room.
So it will take... Alexa 2 turns to get, like if you're walking, if you're not dashing, it will take you 2 turns to get over to the where the crash
He
was.
would like jogging, most likely, so dashing-ish, because
Yeah.
again, books can be harmful. She knows
Yeah.
this now.
You can get there in 1 turn if you dash, but you can't do anything else on your turn then, unless you have a bonus action that you can use.
I'm just trying to see with my ruler how far I would get. 5.
Yeah, but again, just do what makes sense for your character.
Yeah.
She would most likely be like, oh god, books. And if it's a crash, she would most likely be like, it could be a flying book.
You're wrong on all accounts.
She hasn't seen anything.
So let
So
me
she's
roll a
like,
net
it
20 on the
could-
death save.
Uh,
Want to get up and stab the fucker before going
I
down
have
again.
30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will get.
So you can,
basically-
yeah, you can get 60 feet.
So she will basically get here then.
Yeah.
Ish.
So you would see this blob hovering. You can't see Sai from where you're standing, but you can see that there's a blob hovering above the table.
So she will be taking out her shield and mace, just be like, oh, shh. Duh. That's not supposed to be here, I think.
And no, that was your action and movement. No bonus action.
Da, 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 da. I don't think I have any bonus actions, do I? Guidance, light, sacred flame, blessing, cure. No, I don't.
Silas, you're up. This blob is now hovering, and you heard something fall.
Something fall and turn around and just see this weird thing.
Yeah, you would be able to see Sai on the ground as well.
I'll just shout, guys, something attacked Sai. And I'm gonna not. Yeah, I'm gonna rage actually. Just need to do a lot of damage since it knocked out him quite fast.
Told you
So
before, Sai is not supposed to be good in a fight.
I can see
Him
that
killing
now.
all those things mainly was because he had a meat shield in front of him.
So I'm raging, and I'm just gonna let's see. Can I run here and then here, stand in between the creature and Sai?
Sure.
And as I'm running there, do I see Alexia as well? Coming
Yeah,
down?
you would see her.
Alexia, side ceiling. And
What?
and I'm gonna take a swing with my great axe. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm tired of missing shit.
That hits.
Thank God for that. 50. Yeah. 11 damage.
Yeah, you. It's easy if I don't use the ruler. Now let's see if I can move this down here. There we go. As you swing your great axe, you see bits and pieces of this blob fly away and just turn into puffs of smoke as it hits the air. It's not particularly, doesn't seem particularly bothered by it, but you can see that the form has greatly diminished.
All right. Well, I just get into this pose of being ready for it to attack.
Yes, yes.
And that's my turn.
Yep. Sai. That's a save.
Oof.
need the 5.
So that's one save.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Is there something else?
No, I'm just. I was just. You didn't seem to react to like that's a save. Like
Yeah, I know.
no.
You can do a little like.
Listen,
And-
if I save, fail, I could critical fail, and next turn Lexia would come around, healing word, I'm up. No problem.
that's true.
So, I'm at this point no longer in danger of dying.
You know what I could do is that I roll death saves for everyone, so you don't know how close you are to dying.
That's so scary. That's
Yes.
so scary.
Yes, please do that, that's amazing. That
Keep
gives a
that
sense of urgency, like if
Yeah.
someone is down, you don't look how many death saves do they have, 2 succeed, no fail, they can wait a turn.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
actually gives a sense of urgency.
It does.
Yeah. So
mind.
starting next turn, I can start rolling death saves for everyone.
The horror.
Okay, I mean.
But yeah, we're back at the top of the round, and it's the amorphous blob's turn. It has just been clobbered by something painful, so it's gonna lash out at it again. Because, like I said, it is dumb as... yeah.
Oh.
And so it is going to use its form. Oof. That's an 8. No. You feel
Because
this.
of backless.
Oh yeah,
Power, yeah.
I
With the
forgot.
advantage.
Thank you.
Come on people, fair play.
Nope.
Yeah, I want it to be fair place.
That's worse. So yeah, you feel this slimy, cold sensation just wrap around you, but nothing happens, Silas.
Yeah, I just give it a smile. You need to try harder.
It doesn't understand you at all. You get no reaction. As it's Énárz's turn, give me a perception check.
Let's
Ah!
see, boys.
Hi.
Kitty!
Perception.
Bless us, kitty.
A -1 to perception, that's...
I'm
Yeah.
just out of here.
Yeah, you're looking for the scribe. You have no idea what's going on.
This is great.
Yeah. Alexa, your turn.
She managed to get over here, I think.
You can click in the settings. You can do measure while dragging tokens. That way you can see how far you can.
There, where?
If you go to the cogwheel up in the right corner,
Oh,
You
that's
see.
amazing.
measure while
Oh.
dragging tokens.
That's
Oh.
useful. Can I... Ah, okay. Huh. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Oh god.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Casual chaos
So let's see, I was
around here.
there. Okay.
Cat. Yikes. Hi.
There.
I have a better idea. Have the cat roll the death saves.
Then I would have to go and get the dice from the living room.
True, but in that case you at least know that everyone dies.
So she gets there. And she
Looks
casts
like-
Cure Wound.
There we go.
Oh, for God's sake, stop rolling twice. God dang it.
That's a 14, that's like mainly my max health.
Yeah, not bad at all.
There we go, size up again. Why
Yeah.
does that not show itself on... Oh, there we
It
go.
does.
It's just a little slow. Yeah. Anything else you want to do on... Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I can't do anything more on my turn.
Fair enough. Ooh. Tony can roll. But yeah, then
Okay,
the characters would still be able to see it though,
Mm-hmm.
or the players.
True.
Yeah, that means it's Silas's turn.
Well, since it's still flying around, I might as well just smack it down again.
Reckless again.
Yep.
Yeah, 18 will hit. Ooh.
12.
Once again, you see huge chunks fly out of it, and it has absolutely decreased in size. It seems to be maybe a quarter of the size it was before.
Yeah, you can basically see him kind of spinning the axe in his hands, like for a slim guy like he is. He's
Yeah.
very effective with that.
Anything else you want to do in your turn? You want to move, or do you want to?
Can't. No, since it's a heavy weapon, or it's not a light weapon, so I can't attack with my unarmed. So no.
Yep. That means it's Sai's turn.
Sai waking up to basically her like slapping his cheek a little bit, like wake up, wake up.
What? Fuck first books. So I take a few steps to the side, create some space.
Yep.
I still have me daggers. So dagger number 1.
That's a hit.
Sneak attack since I'm there.
Yeah. Dagger number 2.
Oh,
Nice. Yep, hit.
So that's 12, and that is wait, that's normal 4. No modifiers because it's offhand.
Yep.
So just a 4. So that is 16 damage in total. And that's 2
I'm
daggers
going
less.
to do this. I'm just waiting for it.
Of course I am. I'm the one who kills everything here.
Yep.
How would you describe that your daggers look like? Are they like with a guard, or are they just slim?
Well, I got like 5 of them from the mansion, so those 5 look all the same.
Mm.
But my own daggers would be a bit different.
Yep.
Like they're perfectly balanced, but honestly, basically Skyrim steel knives.
Okay, so they
And
have a
then
guard.
Yeah, but they are still
Yeah.
balanced.
Yep.
Patrolling and stuff.
No, the reason
Whilst
why I was...
one from the
Yeah.
the mansion are sleeker.
So, and you throw your own at this?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So, as you see the dagger hit the blob, you see the guard catch on it, and it seems to be ripping it apart as each of the dagger just tear through it. And in a puff of slimy smoke, it seems to drip down on the table and vanish. And it is dead.
There we go. As all should
Well,
be.
So
Come
Alexia is
on,
like,
was that all?
Alexia is just standing there like, is this normal for libraries to be this dangerous?
Well, every once in a while you stumble upon a cursed book. It happens. Part of the job, I'm
It was
afraid.
a book?
Oh yes, it was this interesting journal about... I always forgot it. The Weave and Meller, God of the Hunt. Also something about the Abyss.
I was going to say a little bit of everything all of the time, but yeah.
It was interesting. It's a shame it was cursed and turned into the monster. A very big shame. I should have took notes. Besides, just sad that he lost a good book. But then he goes over.
Maybe call out that something comes alive before you go down next time.
Oh well, it just became cursed and then attacked me. I am afraid I did not have time.
You could have just yelled, screamed, shouted.
Bob the Plop.
Well, I could have. But it's a library. We are supposed to keep the peace here.
It's only us here at the moment.
It's a courtesy. Like, if you were researching, I
Is
doubt you would research
dying a
something. If
courtesy as well?
Alexa would research something, I didn't want to disturb her.
Is dying a courtesy as well?
Well, not that, am I?
No,
Alexia
thanks to
is-
Alexia.
Alexia
Yes.
is just like basically looking at you if you're like harmed anywhere else. Like,
Oh,
you
no,
fine?
no, I'm fine.
You're fine, right?
Yeah, she has no wounds, no nothing.
How many
Maddie
fingers do I
seems
hold
to-
up?
4.
Okay, he's fine.
It was Maddie whipping the life force right out of me.
That's not good.
Nothing good sleep cannot fix.
She's a little bit like looking over the bookshelves, like, is something else coming to attack us now?
I really hope so, because I'm still kind of restless. I need to punch something soon.
Punch the
Oh,
desk.
that's right. I was supposed to look for books. And she starts looking for books again.
Did she just say she went into a library without looking for books?
Maddie?
Even I looked for books.
They were pretty lights, okay?
She's young.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But Alexia, would you need help?
I don't mind helping either. I already found some things I looked for, so.
It would be nice. I'm just looking for cures for plagues and stuff.
You did say something about that.
Yes,
This
it's a
village getting plagued.
Yes, it's one of the close villages next to
I
my
see.
hometown, and my father couldn't find anything. He's a very good cleric. So I decided to come here to look maybe for a cure.
Well, I do have some knowledge about medicine, but if Cleric himself could not find it, perhaps you're looking at the wrong place.
I
Well, I
hope
don't
I
mind
am
helping you.
I hope I am at the right place. I was sent here, so.
Oh, I meant your father.
Oh,
You must be at the right place. You can find everything in Candlekeep.
well, my father is getting old, so.
Old age, the bane of a good mind.
That is very true.
Well, if you need help, I'll gladly look for any books on plagues.
So, you guys found what you're looking for?
Well, I found
Not
not
all.
really.
Well, Énárz went to look for the scribe because he couldn't find anything either. I think he was mesmerized by everything as well.
Possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just basically go and find things directly. Like, I'm an in and out kind of guy, you know.
I don't understand that, but sure.
I go find what I look for and then go out.
Énárz, it's that at about this moment you've managed to find what's his face? Fambris and returned with him to this small section of the library. He has been talking your ears off. It takes not even a minute to cross the hallway, and he's been talking non-stop.
Oh, great.
So what exactly? Well, I think you said something about spells, but what exactly? Like, we have a lot of information, especially in this room. So, well, do let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Like I said. Oh, I already said that.
How to fight against spellcasters or anything, how to cancel their power, and so on.
Oh, I don't personally know how you would fight against our magic users. But
Arcanist is the word I'm searching for.
thank you. Oh, what happened here? What? You're not supposed to knock over stuff.
Ah, yes, of course. Boy, come over here for a second.
But
So, and where
my
is
name's
this?
Books attacking. Is that a thing that usually occurs here?
No, not really.
A leather-bound book from one masterful together. I believe it's cursed or something. Turned into a
Oh,
monster and tried to kill me.
oh no, that's not. What?
Yeah, he
It
kind of went
no
down.
worries, it happens everywhere in once in a while.
Yeah, books can be dangerous.
It's
He
just
kind of went in. He kind of went out and about.
Oh,
She saved him.
well, that is strange. I mean, it didn't really fit with the books we got it with. But
it's true, it was
oh,
just a leather-bound book, nothing on it. Just lying on the table, not even in the shelves. Who keeps care of this room?
well, there are like, if you read books, you're supposed to put them back. I'm not really in charge of taking care. There's a oh wait, there was yeah. So there was an incident with books. We got 3 books. One was this one, and the other 2 were also weird. Not cursed, but well, we didn't find. Well, the avowed who was in charge didn't find any curses on them.
Hmm.
But this is odd. We
You
got
should really not have dangerous books in the library.
no. Usually
It's
the
dangerous.
well,
You should
yes,
actually
yes.
have more dangerous book in the library, so I have more of a challenge. But
Oh no, not normally we don't keep the dangerous books out for the general public to read. The dangerous or well, the books containing dangerous knowledge are usually behind the emerald door, and
I don't care about the knowledge. I'm meaning books that are actually attacking people. Bring some more in so we can get some more challenges.
He means the
Oh, let-
monster books, cursed books, possessed books. The ones
oh,
that like fire soul when you look at it.
oh, I don't
books
know
that
if
try
we
to
have.
hit you in your head.
We really don't have books like that normally.
You do not?
Well, not that here or that I know of. I mean, there are probably some in the the locked sections behind the emerald door, but I'm not allowed there. I don't have clearance. Clearance? Yeah,
Clearance.
clearance to go there. I'm not high ranking enough for that. I will one day though.
Of course you will.
Let's work hard then, boy.
But
Sure you will.
there are. Well, like I said, this one was part of a group of 3 books that we got in at the same time. Two
Is
of
the other books here as well?
they should be. They were very rare books, and 2 of the people who brought them in are still around. If you want to go talk to them, otherwise we can try to find what this is by talking to some of the high-ranking avowed. If you'd rather do that, maybe show what you found, and maybe we can help them solve the mystery. But I mean, the 2 of them are staying in the House of Rest at this very moment. They just arrived a couple of days ago. Or we could go talk to, but they're busy probably. But we could go talk to the avowed.
I say let's go and talk to the avowed. Avowed? That's the word.
It's a weird word, yes. Well, Sure, absolutely. Well, maybe we can even talk to the, what's the title of that dude? I always forget. Candlekeep Mysteries, there we go. There. Well, some of the, there we go. So maybe the first reader or one of the readers can help us with this.
The title means what again? DM?
The first reader is the person cataloging all the books and texts that come into the Candlekeep and basically send them to the various departments. The great readers are part of the council that are in charge of Candlekeep. So, yeah.
We might ask the first reader where we can find the other 2 books in the set. But if they're all like if the books are not cursed, then some kind of shapeshifter? Would they have that knowledge to make that conclusion?
I mean,
it changed from a book into a monster, so shapeshifter
yeah,
is
some form
it's a
of shapeshifter.
If not cursed, then shapeshifter makes sense.
Yeah. Well, there are well, we could try to find the first reader. Yes. I think where is she? Oh, yeah. She should be. Oh, where would she be? This time of day. She might be in the hearth. Actually, so we can go there and try to find her.
Then we should do that. Alexia, have you found your books?
Have I found the book?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm giving myself guidance.
Can I help her as well?
Sure.
Investigation with advantage then?
Yes.
Seriously? And
Double A.
Can I take a quick sweep and point out, oh, there are the books?
You can have, yeah, but with a 16, you manage to find several books on magical plagues.
so she basically just takes the books and be like, can I borrow this?
Yes, you can borrow them, absolutely. As long as you don't leave Candlekeep grounds with them. Well, you can't leave Candlekeep grounds with them because they will go back to where they belong. But yeah, absolutely. As long as you're in Candlekeep, you can read them as much as you want. Please don't spill any. Please don't spill anything or drop them on anything, though.
Oh, I don't treat books like that.
Oh, good, because damage is very expensive to fix.
Yes. Yes. And she puts them carefully in her bag.
Right.
Can I do a quick investigation too? Any of my books again? To this. Let's see. Finally, 19.
Yes. Fembris helps you out and points you to various books on how to block magic, basically wards, and I don't know if artificers get counterspell, but you do read that there are some people through study gain the ability to basically nullify a spell.
Okay.
But stronger spells, of course, take more effort, and the stronger spell is, the more likely it is for it to pass by your attempts to block it.
Okay, good to know.
But there are also mentions of anti-magic fields. But reading through it, it's very complicated to set one up.
Okay.
There's some
Take one.
mentions that Candlekeep itself uses a particular one that blocks fire magic. So any open flame or any magical flame is immediately snuffed out.
And use sacred flame, I hear.
That's not fire. It's radiant.
Doesn't make sense, but
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah, fireball, for example. You can try to cast it. You're gonna use the spell slot, but nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, good enough.
Sai, I think I found
Yes?
my books.
okay, then we can leave.
You found your books?
Yes. And I'm gonna take the
I did not find
ticket.
any books about curses, did I?
Mm,
I only found those about permanent spells and the Leatherbound book.
yeah,
That was about curses.
you were looking in the section where the cursed books would be at the time when you were attacked, but you didn't have the time to find it, or find any particular books before you were attacked.
But in the same section, I did find books about permanent magic.
On the way there.
Okay.
So, hi cat. So yeah,
Hey, Mel.
like this area would be permanent magic, and then this corner right here would be about curses.
Mm-hmm.
Did I find anything on the extraplanar travel magic in the Elven books, or
Not in the Elven books, but you did see some mentions of high level magics that can help you travel from one plane to another. Normally,
Okay.
it takes an enormous amount of magic energy to open planar portals. But you also found some mentions of permanent planar portals, and also like fey rings and stuff like that.
Would
Okay.
Alexia notice that Silas has books on elves?
I would say yes because he's kind of holding them out in the open.
Yeah. So I was looking
But when a
for.
barbarian is wearing books, it's kind of odd. So
Books on elves?
yes, on Elven kingdoms, to be more exact, where they might be located.
May I ask why?
Well, as I told you before, I'm half orc, half elf. And, well, as my mother got saved by the elves, I haven't seen her since, and I thought,
Oh, you're trying to find your mother.
you make it sound so. I don't know. But yeah.
It's understandable, though. I haven't seen my mother since I was 6.
Yeah. I don't remember how old I was. But I know she got saved and they kind of left me behind. And yeah, I got raised by my father, and well, I kind of want to find out where she is. And
Well, if you find anything on the Fenara family, could you tell me?
the what now family?
Fenara.
Fenara?
Pen. Fenara.
With a T?
Yes.
TH? Tenara?
Yes. Yes. If you find anything, that is.
Would I have stumbled upon that name? Or would I recognize that name?
How well known is your family in general, Alexa?
She doesn't know how well known it is.
Okay.
All she knows is that her mom left to be with her family.
Okay.
So she doesn't know if. I don't think. It's like a noble-ish family. Not too noble, but noble-ish.
Give me a history check, Sellers.
Alright.
And to answer your question earlier, one of the thinner books you found is about Evermeet. Most of it, no, you don't recognize that name at all.
Well, I haven't looked in the book a lot yet either, so. But...
Yeah, but if you find it, it would be nice if you gave me a little heads up.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, is it a noble family or something?
A little bit noble. I'm not that familiar. My dad didn't talk too much about it.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think my mother was noble or royalty of some sort.
Oh, maybe they knew each other. Or no.
Well, that's
I'm not sure.
what I was thinking. Well, maybe when I find things about my mother, then maybe I find something connected. I don't know. Elves maybe know all elves or something. I don't know.
I don't think that's normal.
Well, I mean, orcs
It's
kind of
it's
know
like
every other orc in some way or form. If they don't know them personally, they know them through clans or clan names or clan brothers or through rumors or
I'm not so
through
sure
rivalry or
about that. I mean,
territory.
like, Sai is a human, but he doesn't know every human or every village.
I
Humans are
only
believe.
kind
know
of
the
different.
smart ones.
Humans are a bit different.
How?
Well, they usually don't have war clans that constantly raid human settlements or other kind of settlements or elven settlements or other kinds of settlements, except when it's kind of war. But humans are a big number, a lot of humans. I would say they probably outnumber most of us. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a safe bet. That in Toril, humans would outnumber the other.
Yeah, and well, orcs. We have our tribe,
But I mean, like,
and then there's a
Énárz
tribe over
doesn't.
there, and then there's a tribe over there. We know the tribe of that. So if anyone belongs to that clan, we know because there are signs of that clan somewhere. And
So
the
you're
sun-
saying Énárz knows every Goliath clan?
I don't know how Goliaths work exactly, but I believe they are somewhat similar.
Partially, yes. We know a lot of each other, and yes, we have stashes of them.
Well, I'm not so sure how this works because I live with humans, so.
Yeah, I lived with clans that would. Let's not talk about it, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
open
I
old
just want to
wounds.
spare your innocence.
Fenris is just standing there next to Énárz, like, did we want to go and see the first reader, or did we want to go to some other
Let's head out
place?
to the
Or
there.
How many
Probably.
readers are there?
well, at this moment, 1, 2,
Are you
3,
done, Sai?
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm still waiting to roll my investigation, pick the book, leave in 2 seconds.
Yeah. There's the first reader, and then there are 7 on the council.
So we're going to the first reader, correct?
Yes, she should be
I
in.
want to find out where the other books are. Pay a visit to the vow to tell them that shapeshifters might have been smuggled in. And
Yes,
then
that's
this
pleasant.
matter is done.
Yes.
Is that what they are called, these things?
Well, no, but can I figure out what it is? Now that he asks.
They pretended to be bugs and turned into something else, so I do believe they called shapeshifters, correct?
Shapeshifter is a type of monster, not the actual name.
Oh.
First, give me a investigation check for the, unless you've already rolled it, for finding a book on curses.
That's shitty roll again.
With a 13, it takes you a moment, but you eventually find a kind of weird looking book. Not weird as in the other one, but this one is grey. The leather is grey. It has ornate Gothic writing alongside the spine. And as you pick it up, you see the name of the author. It says Rudolf van Richten.
You are Rudolf van
Richten.
Richten.
Yes.
Write that for me, please. Rudolf.
Van.
Why do I recognize the name?
I recognize that. I think it's Curse starting.
It is.
There we go.
Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
Ah,
That is.
is that the book I found? So far?
No.
Oh.
But he has been exploring the mists of Ravenloft for a very long time, and he has written all about the curses that has been created in the Shadowfell and in the Domains of Dread that he has visited.
It will explode indeed.
His main antagonist is Strad von Zarovich. And Rudolf van Richten has been missing for many, many years. He is assumed to have been lost in the Domains of Dread.
That's why they call it the Domains of Dread and why we throw a month people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a few notations about the various, like, hand-scribbled things in the margin, notations, that seems to be in the same handwriting as the rest of the book. So it seems that Van Richten has added his own notes to the side, like one says Dark Lords ? Other one is Infinite ? But yeah, there are several scribbles along the lines, but it's clear that this particular book is all about the curses you can create if you decide to visit the Domains of Dread. Yes,
Might
Rudolph.
be a future adventure.
Everyone's
Good job.
favorite chap. But yeah,
After that, shapeshifter, do I know what it is? Since it has been asked of me.
give me a history check.
Listen, I'm proficient in everything you could ask.
With a 19, you remember several things that can turn into small household objects. Mimics, in particular, come to mind. but nothing really rings a bell as to what this might be. Until suddenly the word Gingwatsim comes to mind.
Please find it out for me. Yes.
I love the weird ass bloody names in this.
Thank you.
Um,
Look, all if I know. I can't copy paste that. It's so stupid.
yeah. You remember a mention in a book you read a long time ago that there is a ritual to create an ooze-like being that can turn into one of two tiny objects or a tiny creature, a beast in particular. You have no idea how this ritual is performed, but you know that it is a possibility.
As in the possibility of it being a Ginmatsen? Or... Because it obviously wasn't a mimic.
No, it wasn't a mimic, and since it didn't turn into any of the other shape-shifting beings that you have read about, it's through the process of elimination, it is very likely that this is a Gingwatsim.
Well, Silas, since you ask, this is obviously a Ginmatsen. They are like everything is
Again, what now?
A Ginmatsen. It's an ooze-like creature that can be created through some kind of ritual. It normally takes the form of small household objects or perhaps a small beast.
Oh, I didn't know everyone of them had a name. Jim Watson, okay.
Gin Watson. Ging Watson.
Jim Watson.
Are you perhaps... Did the Gin Watson perhaps hit you upon the head? Or are
No,
just your ears
I
going
just
wrong?
think it's way easier to say Jim Watson instead of Ging What now.
Gin Watson.
That thing. I
That's
always
not
call
that
him
hard.
Jim
Just
Watson
Gin
for now.
Watson.
For now they are called Jim Watson.
Alexia is just looking at Fembris like, I think we can start going to...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes, to the hearth then. Yeah,
Yes.
the first reader should be there.
Okay.
And whilst we're going there, please do tell us all about the splendors of Candlekeep you might see along the way.
Oh yes, absolutely. Didn't I already do that?
You might have missed something.
I mean, that's true. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Also, I don't believe you have been to the first heart yet. So you might see new things along the way.
Well, oh, it's the same place. Everyone goes to the hearth.
Is it
It's
the
the
tavern?
inn. It's
Yeah.
the inn we were at.
Okay, never mind then. I'll check my previous statement as if it's never been spoken.
So that is like preparing for a massive headache. Like
Gonna move.
She was basically be talking to Fembris about like how sad it was
How
when
many fucking notes?
Metrius
Yeah.
was found.
Oh yes, that was very horrible. I do believe that they took him into. Oh, if you look over there, you can see the emerald door. As it is actually made out of emerald, which is really cool, and it's one big emerald. They took him in there.
It's sparkling.
It would be, yeah, in the sunlight.
She's mesmerized.
But no, ma'am,
Yes. Yes.
This way.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Guests at Candlekeep are not allowed beyond the door.
Yeah. It's just a really pretty door.
Oh yes, it really is. I think it's it's magically warded, obviously. But Yeah. And this tree over here, it was planted a long time. I'm not even sure it was planted actually. I think it was here when they built it. And
it's a really beautiful tree.
it really is. It has really nice flowers. And oh, if you look over there, you can see. I think I mentioned this before. The scribes. You can go there and pay for copies of books if you want. It's kind of expensive,
Yes,
but
you told us about that. It's quite.
How much is it for a copy of a book?
oh, it depends on the book.
These books.
Oh,
That are showing the.
I'd say for each of those, it's going to be 250 gold pieces.
You can
It's
just see
expensive.
Alexa's jaw drop. She has never heard of this much money before. She's just like,
He starts to like count in his head, like. God dang it! I used to have that much once.
"You have had that much money?
Well,
What did you
When I-
use it on?"
when I was a pirate, and then I had this base rock, and I decided to go to a blacksmith and did my great axe, and also my staff that I also use as a workout tool, and the weights I use for the workout tool.
I've
Nice.
never had that much money.
Well, I mean, after that, I kind of got broke. So, but I feel like it was an investment in me. I feel like I deserved it, but hearing these prices, I kind of regret.
I get so many hero points.
Yeah. So you have. I think Alexa already has one. Did you use one on Siri last time?
No, I
Nope.
didn't have any rolls last time except
that's
when
true.
I did really good on.
Do you want to bounce it to someone, or do you want to stack it up for more shenanigans?
I can bounce it up to. Who hasn't had one? You have one on Victor, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Has Sen had one yet?
Don't think so.
No, Drosan, Siri, and Victor have one in 8 coins.
I give it to Sen that.
Okay.
So he can have some shenanigans too, if he needs it.
Sure,
And then
keep
Énárz can have one later if I haven't used it. But thank you
Just
so much.
give it to Itu.
Giving
Or
it
is
to
it
Itu.
or
Yeah,
is
sure.
it per player or whatever?
No, it's well, we can do it for per player if you want. You decide which character you want to put it on.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Sen, so he
Yep.
decides what character.
Heads or tails? Heads is Itu. It's tails. Wait. Kop of munt. Heads or tails? Yes, it's tails. So that means Sai.
Nice.
English. I'm not recognizing words.
But if you want it on Itu, then give it to Itu.
I flipped the coin. The coin said tails, so tails it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
8 coins to the ferryman, so. Sorry.
No coins to the ferryman. If Victor gets his will.
all coins to Victor, apparently. But yeah,
If we stack up enough coins, can we curse Victor even with the protection?
possibly.
There we go, that's the next plan.
If you do it, I will punch the shit out of you.
Anyway,
You won't, you build the curse to care.
Fembris just keeps yammering on. Oh, that bench over there was made by magic. Can you believe it? And it's really cool. I don't really know how they did it, but suddenly it just grew that way. I think it was druidcraft or, plant growth. And then it just twisted that way.
it's really
Fascinating.
amazing.
Oh, and then you see him just. And here we have the hearth, which is bigger on the inside.
Oh yes, it
Yes.
used space for folding.
Yes, yeah, yes. Well, have fun in there. And yes, do come and get me again if you need anything. I can show you back to the room if you want. But yeah, or
Thank you so much for all your help.
oh, absolutely. And yeah, again, if you need anything, I am completely here for you.
How about a discount on that printing of a book?
Oh, I'm not. I'm not one of the scribes who do the copying.
But you could put in a good word.
I can try. Yes.
Oh, you're such a good soul, and she takes him on. It's a him, right?
Yeah.
Or is
Fem.
it her? Okay, it's a him. So she takes him on the shoulder, like kind of like clutches her holy symbol, and be like, Lyra, protect you.
Oh.
You're such a pure soul.
Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. I do appreciate it. You're all very, very nice persons as well. And if you don't mind, well, should someone ask, please mention if I've been helpful. That would be very great.
Oh, we will.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I need to run again, but come and get me if you need anything. I do have some chores I need to get done.
Oh, have a nice day.
Oh, thank you, you too. All of you,
Bye.
of course. And yeah, I will be just over at the
Yeah.
tower where we came from.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
Enjoy.
And he gives a quick bow and then just scurries back towards the tower, library tower that you came from.
He's so nice, isn't he? So precious.
It's pretty nice, yeah. Talks a lot though, but
Oh, but it's really good information to have.
I guess just a lot of information. I'm not used to taking in so much information. my head is a mess at the moment.
Oh, you'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
used to it. It's fine. Weren't you a sage?
I take in information by physically experiencing it instead of.
Oh, I don't know much about sages, so.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm not a sage. I'm just saying that to mess with Sai, but technically,
But Sai is a sage, right?
well, he's saying he's a sage, and by his definition, I'm also a sage. And technically, I guess you're a sage too.
No.
Oh no, I'm not a sage. I'm a cleric.
But you collect information.
Well, only to help.
Let's not start this conversation again, shall we? I'm just like
Énárz, are
make
you
a
a
grinning
sage?
face, like let's move in.
Énárz, aren't you a sage?
Let's not talk about this right now, okay? Let's move on. Like you see, like his face is like forcing a smile, like.
Did Fambris tell us how this first rider looks?
Yes, he would
Okay.
have described a green dragonborn dressed in pretty nice robes. And let's see. As you step through the doors to the hearth, you see her sitting there. Where did I put the thing? Did I accidentally close it? No, I did not. There it is. And you would have been told that she goes by the name Bookworm. You see,
Very nice. What the?
Is there a lot of people in the tavern at the moment?
no, it is almost empty. There are just a few people sitting at a few tables having a quick meal and quietly talking, you do see a green dragonborn sitting with her back towards the door as you enter the hearth.
Are there any other dragonborns in the tavern that are also green or similar color?
No. She's also dressed in very nice robes as she's sitting by the
Right.
table.
Do you
I'm
guys
just gonna-
want something to drink while we also talk?
I'll hand her like a gold piece and I'll say, "Well, I'll pay for it,
Oh no!
or use this coin, and you can pay for whatever you want. But use this coin."
What do people want to drink, if I may ask?
Mine.
You want wine?
I could get some wine as well, I guess. Or
Énárz?
yeah, wine.
I'm already gone. Like I'm already next to the dragonborn.
I just nod her kindly, and then I walk over to the table as well.
I guess everyone is having wine then. And she goes over to the barkeep and be like, 4 wines, please.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I recognize you from the other night.
Yes, it's such a lovely tavern.
Oh, thank you. It is really nice. It is.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Amazed every time I enter. I forget how big it is.
so do I, and I work here.
Oh.
Wine, you said. What kind?
Oh, just normal wine would be fine.
I-
One fine wine. I recall Sai likes fine wine.
I have just a thing for you. And yeah, he grabs 4 glasses, pours some wine into each of them, and tell you what,
Yes?
because you're nice, this is on the house.
Oh, that's you're.
Just let
I'm
me
so
know.
amazed.
Just let me know what you think about the wine.
Oh yes,
Okay.
of course.
And she takes the wine and happily walks over to the rest and
Yep.
gives everyone a glass of wine and be like,
So you're the one they call bookworm? I just sit down, like elbow on the table, leaning down, like. So you're the one they call bookworm?
She looks up at you, and
is it a she?
yes, the first reader is a she, if I remember right. Let me double check.
I think you said so earlier, so.
Yeah. Doesn't specify, but yeah, I started saying she, so it's a she. She looks up and looks straight at Silas, like not even blinking. Yes, most people call me Bookworm, yes. How can I help you?
Or do you prefer another name?
I do like the name Bookworm, it fits me.
Okay, so I'm not insulting you then. Good.
No.
Yeah.
Now how can I help you, young man?
Not sure you can help me, but you can help my friends.
Right.
I just decided to check if you were the right person.
Oh,
Well.
there were some books that were in the library. 3 to be exact. One of them kind of like attacked us.
Ah, yeah, that thing.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. I believe that we had found all of them, really.
Oh, that's good. You actually knew about it.
Yes, unfortunately, 3 books arrived not long ago. 2 of them have unfortunately already turned into ghastly beings and attacked the readers. We were hoping there were only the two of them, but apparently there was a third. I do apologize for this. None of our usual controls and checks and examinations revealed anything strange about these objects.
Well, that's normally what happens when dealing with shapeshifters. You just
Oh dear.
don't know what they are
This is...
until it,
yes.
what they become. That's a stupid sentence. But yeah, from my belief, it was in King Watson.
Oh, yes, that would explain why our examinations did not reveal anything about this particular being. I do hope that it didn't cause you too much of an issue.
He almost died.
Oh dear. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It was gruesome. Like he was
wasn't
bleeding
conscious.
profusely, and he was like almost eaten up, and like you could almost
They are
see
King
his
Watson.
inner spilling out. But then Alexia here was really amazing and healed him up. So we kind of had to thank her for him being alive. But I mean, you guys here at the Candlekeep kind of should take responsibility. I feel like so maybe we could get some discount on some books and well. We're kind of
Silas, did you hit your head on the way here? Not a single thing of what you have said has happened.
what?
Hello?
What?
That
do you
scared me.
mean?
Silas, you
He
can't
almost died.
lie. Yeah, but you can't lie.
It's not a lie. He almost died. I guess.
None of his
Well,
inner...
yes, he ripped all out the life force out of my body, but there was no blood, nothing spilling out.
Okay, I was
was a-
adding a little bit excitement to the details. Okay,
You made it sound horrible.
it is horrible. The library almost killed him with a book that turned into a monster.
And it's not the first time a book has nearly killed me.
Or me, for that
Yeah,
kind
and there was a
matter.
book that almost killed Alexia earlier as well.
Indeed.
I'm
Since
just
when does
imagining this
Brooke
poor
turn into a
dragonborn sitting there like, oh god.
Like, since when
Yeah.
does books turn into serial killer monsters?
They've always done that. Depending on the book, of course.
You are of course you are correct in this. And this, I just bleh. Puh. My apologies,
Words
my dear.
in this part. I understand.
Yeah, especially when words in head are faster than mouth can produce them. I do apologize, my dear. I did interrupt you.
You should not listen to Silas. He
He
does not think as he
has-
speaks.
He overreacted a little bit, I believe. Of course, it was quite scary that Sai ended up on the floor. But again, no blood, no too horrid things.
Oh, I'm very happy to see that all of you made it away from this monstrosity safely, though.
Oh no, we killed it.
Oh
Yeah, we
dear.
didn't try to kill it.
Oh. Well,
Well, it not took me by surprise. Who would have gone down faster?
Yeah, poor Frembris. He was so helpful, and he got so scared when we kind of knocked over some stuff and the thing on the floor.
oh, I do have to talk to him about that. He's such a helpful young man, but he gets a little excited about
Yes.
things.
The pursuit of knowledge is something to be excited about.
This
As
is
it's spreading it.
He's
Yes.
quite pleasant.
that is one
But
word.
enough about those matters. Since you're already aware of the other books, that seems to be that business done.
Unfortunately, well, there is a matter that, since you are aware of these as well, that you might be able to help me personally with.
Oh, and what might that be?
We can be of help, that is.
And she sips her wine and does it taste good?
It's very good.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
This is a really good wine.
Yeah, it's really good. I have to tell the innkeeper.
What do you say? It's better than a keg of grog, but hey.
Oh, well, if that is more to your taste, my Goliath friend, I'm sure the innkeeper has some of his own made grog as well as the wine that.
No worries. I now start to put down the drinks after something's happened with me.
I understand. Well, there's this matter that since you are already aware of the existence of these shape-shifting books, we do not wish for more of them to enter Candlekeep, and we really do not wish for others to find out that. To be honest, it is quite an embarrassing story that we have managed to let beings such as these slip in to this library and threaten our patrons.
You could always just hit the books before they get in.
Oh no, that might damage them.
Oh, not hard.
We
yes,
might.
with the normal
Just give them a good slap. And if they come to life, then, well, then you know.
If they are old book or precious tomes, they might get damaged. Like Bookworm just said. You have to handle them with care.
Indeed. Unfortunately, some of our rigorous examinations have been developed over years as, unfortunately, very precious tomes have been damaged in... Well, this was before my time, obviously. They were a bit more brusque in the admittance process of new books.
Maybe, I don't know, revealing spell, or maybe just poke at it with a wand or something. I don't know what you guys do. But
There has been talk about new methods. Unfortunately, the wheels of bureaucracy turn slowly.
ah, yes.
To be fair, most of the time it's obvious if the book is a monster or cursed.
This
It's
is also
only
true.
It's only the shapeshifters you have to worry about.
This is true.
And then comes with most shapeshifters, they turn into books, they'll try to eat you the second you pick it up.
This is also a true statement.
I have never been attacked by books before I came here, so this is quite new for me.
Yeah,
Have you
I
ever
haven't even
been
heard of
around
attacking
a
books.
greater collection of books?
Oh, I was around the temple. It was quite lovely there. No books that
Yes,
actually
but
attacked
I'm
me.
pretty sure your temple has protections. Holy protections against such stuff.
Oh, doesn't every
Which might
place
actually
have?
be a sort of
Oh, unfortunately, we cannot have such wards against certain things as some of the tomes that are emitted here are of a distinct otherworldly origin. We would not...
that is fair.
I am not really at liberty to say this, but we do have tomes.
Oh no, I understand.
There are tomes
go on.
from other planes that would be destroyed if we had too strong awards. That's why
yes,
the
of course.
admittance process is so rigorous.
But yeah, about his personal favor.
Yes, so I've learned that all 3 books that have attacked visitors to our library have been procured in Baldur's Gate. I would see it as a personal favor to myself, as first reader of Candlekeep, if you could go and investigate these claims. And, well, perhaps put a stop to it. There
That
are...
is fine.
Obviously, the books themselves are priceless, and for someone to make well, for them to turn out to be shapeshifters, that is a devastating blow to scholarship.
However, I read through the book before it shifted into the Gematzing. So the Gematzing itself must have seen the original book. Otherwise, he could not change the shape as well.
This is a fair statement, yes. So perhaps, if you manage to find the originals, there would be a substantial monetary reward associated with it.
That is
We
good.
try
I
our
also
best.
wish for copies of the book if possible.
I shall see what I can do. Copies are always available of all the books we have available to the public, of course. But yes, getting copies of these books should not be a problem should you find... Yes, let's put it like that. Either you can take a monetary reward, or I will allow you to make a single copy of any of our written works in the public section.
What's the monetary reward?
It would be the equivalent. So, say 200 gold pieces. If you manage to bring all 3 books to Candlekeep.
Each?
Per person, yes. These books are beyond value.
That sure has
That sounds
convinced
kinda
me.
weird. Beyond value. 200 gold
Well,
pieces.
to scholarship, they are
Quite
their
a lot of money.
the knowledge contained in these books cannot be measured in gold pieces, but the books themselves are valued at roughly 200 gold pieces.
DM,
That
Yes.
is very expensive for a book.
how long would it take to copy a book without calligraphy tools proficiency?
About a week.
How long is it traveling to Baldur's Gate?
Half a day.
Nope. Gets rude.
I mean, they don't need to know how long it takes for us to find them.
No, same, but
I
this
think
literally,
they
I'm asking
know.
for a copy of
I
the
believe
books,
they
all
know.
3 of them. And I'm getting like 1 book from public, that's... No, not worth it. I'll just make my own copies.
Do you want to rest before we go? You still look a little bit.
She's trying to find a nice word.
Is that not what we're doing right now here in the Steven?
Yes.
Besides, I haven't finished my wine yet. So yeah, if our conversation with Bookworm... Fuck, got distracted, I love it. I distracted myself.
Oh,
So yeah,
I would.
we'll see about the reward if we actually manage to find the books. It's only speculation at the point.
Obvious, of course. But yes, as first reader, I will let you gain a favor from me, should you be able to put a stop to this copying of priceless books, and should you be able to bring the books back in acceptable condition. There will be a reward of 200 gold pieces per person.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure mending is not a I touched the book, the entire book is fine. Don't
No,
think it works like
Spend.
that.
It's
can
gonna
say
take a
one
while.
thing.
You're gonna have to fix each page.
Go page to page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like fuck that.
I mean,
Also,
sure,
I think when
definitely you can do that.
I think when you mend a page in a spellbook, the text is gone because you're not mending the text because the text is actually not broken. It's just ink.
Oh yeah, no, these are not spell books. These are just regular books, but they are.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
any general page of parchment, like if you repair the parchment, the text is not coming with it.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. You would be able to fix the, like, you would be able to fix the cover of it or the spine of it, but if the pages are torn, you will be able to fix the page, but there will still be like a line through the text where the tear was.
It still can be rewritten. Like,
Yeah. I mean, you can repair it, but it's gonna take a while.
Fuck that if it's big, then hey.
Yeah, let me see.
3,495 pages.
There we go. But yes, if you wish to depart to Baldur's Gate, I do recommend that you bring some supplies. Lately, it's not. What? Hi, cat.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Lately, it's not been safe on the roads, you mean?
Yes. There has been talk of strange happenings in and around Baldur's Gate. I do not personally listen too much about of rumors, but you cannot help but hear when our patrons come in and tell wild stories of extraplanar rifts and all manner.
Extraplanar rift.
Yes. It came in at the same time as one of the books that attacked people, as a matter of fact. It was talk of, what's the name of that book?
Phenomena.
One of the books, one of the titles is called The Dark Hunger, and it talks about beings from beyond the stars that...
That. Okay, the astral plane, astral sea.
Beyond the astral sea. Like from the outer planes.
What does that mean?
Well, the book The Dark Hunger talked about these beings as elder gods. They would be born of the stars and eat the stars, devour them whole.
Yeah, okay.
They're also worshipped by some warlocks. They take them as patrons and are twisted and corrupted by these beings.
Squid faces things, or what are we talking about?
Oh, if by squid face you mean mind flayers, then yes. They worship, mind flayers worship these beings.
Great.
And, of course, there's this whole ordeal with, well, there are rumors that an opening into the abyss has been created and closed and creates and closed nearby. So do be careful on your way to Baldur's Gate.
You can like see this massive frown on his face. He's trying to grasp what all of this means, because he's not very studious when it comes to planes in general.
He's not very bright, let's keep it at that.
I mean, he has average intelligence, so he is average
So Sai considers his level average. Everything below it.
Like, you would consider him as average to most people, while you would be above average and below. He would be below your average.
Yeah, so everyone is below average. And not very bright.
Uh,
Ouch.
So,
and yeah,
he has this massive frown on his face.
Alexa over by the bartender or barkeep. Yeah. Oh, did you enjoy it?
It was very lovely.
Oh, thank you very much. I do try to get the word out. I am producing it myself.
Oh, you're making it yourself.
Well, I'm not making it, but I'm paying for the production.
Well, it was very good.
Oh, how kind of you to say that. That's not his demeanor. Do you need anything?
Oh, no.
Anything
I
else?
just wanted to tell you it was lovely.
Yep.
But thank you. We'll be back.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And she would just wait by the door to.
Yep. So, can I assume that you will be taking on this favor for me?
Yes.
Excellent.
How much of time do we have? Do we have a time limit?
Oh,
Tomorrow?
no,
Yesterday?
no. There's no time limit. Absolutely not. As quick as you can, but I don't have a set time where it needs to be corrected. As far as I know, no one is aware that we had these books in our library and would now be missing them. Other than you fine people, of course.
Alright. Well, I can probably do one large clash of battle. Before I probably need a long rest.
She looks at you like,
We
these
should be
words you're using.
What do you mean? It's simple wordings. I could do
Oh,
one big battle today, I feel like, and then I probably ran out of some energy and need a little longer rest.
oh, my apologies. I am not a fighter. I've never been a fighter.
Yeah.
We'll
can
take
tell.
a moment, enjoy a wine, catch your breath, and then we shall be off.
Excellent.
What time is it, by the way?
I'd say late afternoon.
Late afternoon? No, that's a different matter. We're not going to travel in the dark.
Ah, that's fair. Early. No, wait.
If we went early morning to the
Yeah, it would be
library-
midday. Because they were having lunch. The few people in town were having lunch. It's midday.
half a day's walk, we will be there by nightfall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
we
half a day's, but
could leave now. Get a room in a tavern somewhere, and then
I'm gonna double check that.
Baldur's Gate, and then look for these books.
that's fine.
The sooner the better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna double check
Oh,
that.
wait.
I don't.
God dang it, then we can't bring these books.
Nope.
They sucked.
That's the one I wanted. Let me see if I can find.
Is it possible to leave them in like where they're sleeping?
Yeah. You can leave them
Well,
at your room at the House of Rest.
Yeah. Alexia is doing that because she's like, I can't bring this book if I'm going somewhere outside, so she's gonna go back to her sleeping quarters, just lay all the books, and actually use the sending stone she has to her dad just to tell him that like I found some books. I haven't read them yet, but I found some books.
Oh, excellent. I really appreciate you doing this.
And she's gonna be like, I miss my dad.
I'm trying to find a map of the region, the Sword Coast, but I don't have one. No, wait, I'm thinking of Neverwinter. But no, Baldur's Gate would be pretty close by as well. So...
Like, I've heard of these names so many times. I've seen the games. I have Neverwinter Nights. Never played any of that shit.
Since I do homebrew games most of the time, I know these names like Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. They go to Candlekeep.
I'll put it.
Like, really, I have to play that game. I haven't downloaded even.
But,
You don't have to
here you have.
play
But
it.
I do believe that, if I remember right, Candlekeep is pretty close. Yeah, it would be very close to Baldur's Gate, actually.
Yeah, it's basically Berigos and then up Baldur's Gate.
Oh, no, my bad. It takes 5 days to travel.
5 days to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, from Candlekeep it takes 5 days of travel along the coastway to reach Baldur's Gate.
That case doesn't matter if we leave. We'll have to night anyway. Camp out
Yeah.
anyway.
I was thinking of the distance between Neverwinter and Phandalin. It's about a day's travel. If you travel
okay.
fast.
In that case, we'll have to camp anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So with this information, Alexia is leaving her books in her sleeping quarters because she's like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
And she's sadly enough going up to the barkeep again to buy ration. She's like,
Don't you have any rations?
yeah, but not for 5 days. Or 10 days, since we're going back and forth.
Yes, but you can buy stuff in Baldur's Gate. It is a great
Yeah.
city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is a city, is it?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is a huge city.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
You can have some of mine. I have 10 days.
Oh,
worth.
she's not inside, I was just thinking loud.
Okay.
She's
You can have
outside,
some of
like,
mine.
sitting... She's, like, sitting on a bench, like, flipping
Yeah.
her feet back and forth, waiting for the others.
Yeah, Silas goes up to his room as well and put his books on his bed and kind of looks at them with a somewhat defeated face. Disappointed that he can't bring them with him and read them. But he gives a sign and walks out and sits down beside Alexia, waiting for the rest.
So I would do the same as well. You'll also leave behind the book on a chain. To be read for a later date.
Yep.
Can we do a quick bathroom break?
We have 20 minutes left of the stream, so I was
Yeah,
going
that's
to
cool.
cut it here because it's a natural point, and then we start in Baldur's Gate next time.
Oh, nothing happening during travel?
Well, do you want something to happen during travel?
Yeah, do you want something to happen?
I can make
not
something
worth
happen
anything.
during
I
travel.
don't know. Roll for it.
Okay, sure, we can do that.
I don't know what's going on, so I don't mind.
I mean, it's 5 days of travel in an
Yeah.
area where things might be going on.
Sure,
The possibility is there, so
I
why
mean,
not?
I don't mind. I'll
Yeah,
make
it'll
some
be-
rolls. I set it up for next time, and we head off.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
there's
Literally,
no
it could
need to
be
rush.
anything from just some bandits to some wild animals to
Yep.
nothing happens. Nice. travel.
You're not fucking throwing a beholder at me again. Not now. I'm
Listen,
level
those
2.
ancient shadow dragons are there for a reason.
Oh
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those fucking things are horrible in the layers.
I mean, I do have Senator's Guide to Everything, which have random encounter tables for D100. Several of them.
But, like I said,
So,
I
yeah.
mean, give the possibility there's an encounter, hard, medium, slim, or just plain old. I rolled to 20, nothing happens.
Yep. I can do that. Absolute. Ooh. Okay.
Like, otherwise, I just don't like having to. Okay, so you traveled for like a few weeks, nothing happened. We're here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, I have a
You-
perfect thing for you for next time.
for me in general, or
No, for the party.
okay,
Well, actually, two perfect things.
perfect.
I just have to check the timeline a little bit. But yes,
Let me actually put some-
Sai also leaves to put his stuff in his room.
Yes, I'm just calling it
Yeah.
chest to note on my sheet what the fuck I have in there.
Yep. Which leaves
Little room of resting.
Yep.
Chest.
which leaves Énárz alone with Bookworm at the table in at the hearth.
Oh, as the last person leaves, I look at her and with all my charm and heart of darkness, say, can I ask in front a small favor? There a change of payments, we may say.
If
So-
I can fulfill this favor,
For me,
Sure.
gold for now won't have too much meaning, but a gem worth at least 100 would be, and a place to forge.
there is a smithy that I'm sure you can work at with tools. And
That's perfect. And one more thing. Where we found Mateus, he may rest in peace, and a secret room of kind. Fistandia and Freyot's room, where they were resting. I would like it to not per se make it my own, but have access to it without any bother. To research and craft. I will keep the room clean, of course, and without harm, but mainly conduct my own, well, research without prying eyes, if I may have permission from you, or can be arranged.
I'm sure that if you have gained access to this space that Fistandia and her colleague created, arrangements can probably be made. Just as long as you remain aware that this space is Fistandia's, and should she return and reclaim it,
Oh, there won't be any problems, I swear to it.
good to hear. As for the gem, I am sure that can be arranged. We do have something of a collector here in the library.
That's good. And small specific of it to be able to handle arcanic power.
Oh,
And
that
as I
is...
say, like,
yeah.
as I say, I show my right arm like an arcanic core inside of it.
Ah.
So like,
This will not be an issue at all for our specific collector. I know
thank you
I'm
very much.
late. I know.
and with that, I'ma just leave.
It was nice
After I-
speaking with you. And she just gives you a quick nod.
Same, and I'ma leave. Probably
Yes.
get rations for 2 more days because I have 3 days rations.
Yep. So, rations for 1 day is 5 silver pieces. So, for 2 days, it's 1 gold piece.
Oh.
Yep.
Perfect.
And as the party leaves the hearth to prepare for their journey to Baldur's Gate and the adventures that might happen on the way, that is where we are going to be leaving this session.